The exchange of emails between two Palm Beach County employees in April and earlier this month certainly reveal the financial concerns the county was having had the Casey Anthony jury selection taken place here. As speculation grew over where the Casey Anthony jury selection would be held, at least two Palm Beach County employees whose jobs involve coordinating special court cases knew exactly where they didn't want it to be. The women exchanged emails expressing their concerns on the case coming to Palm Beach County. Victor, Amanda Martin Cabbage is very pregnant, 9 months pregnant, and yesterday afternoon she stopped by at this Publix to pick up some groceries because she wanted to cook a dinner for herself and her husband. And she said the last thing she expected was that she would be pushed around by a pickup truck.
I was more shocked, I guess you could say, that someone was actually trying to run me over with their vehicle so that they could get away over a $25 bottle of wine.
The expectant mother was in a Publix parking lot in Boynton Beach Tuesday afternoon when she witnessed an argument between a store manager and someone who police say was trying to shoplift a bottle of wine.
Are you crazy? Are you really going to try and run over a pregnant woman? Stop, stop.
In 1960, the exodus of some 14,000 Cuban children was planned by the Catholic Church of Miami and the U.S. government with the consent of their parents. 5 decades later, aboard 3 buses, some of them sang camp songs as they were transported to tour the refugee camps that once housed them. At age 16, Juan Pujol knew then that he had to grow up quickly at Camp Metacumbe.
And I said to myself, you know what? This is going to be tough. You're going to be on your own. So put your act together and move on.
Florida City was the largest of Operation Pedro Pan's shelters. Approximately 3,000 teenage boys and girls were housed here between 1961 and 1965. Many of them were eventually relocated to foster homes throughout the United States.
¿Qué tal? Les saluda Cristina Puig. Cancela la Guardia Costera la búsqueda de 11 trabajadores desaparecidos tras la explosión y posterior incendio en una plataforma petrolera frente a la costa luisiana. Y cientos de personas salen a las calles de Taiwán junto a sus mascotas para protestar contra la crueldad animal. Más esta tarde. ¿Qué tal? Les saluda Cristina Puig. Después que varias tormentas congelaron el norte de la nación, ahora le toca al sur. Desde Texas hasta Luisiana se enfrentan a fuertes nevadas. Las bajas temperaturas se extenderían después a Florida, Alabama y Georgia.
It was upon us within seconds. Oh my God. I don't know. My photographer Kevin Sinicki and I were in the midst of an interview when the sky suddenly turned black. Gusty winds pushed us around and cloud formations quickly hovered above us. Off in the distance, we heard sirens.
I hear tornado warnings.
We ran across the street to seek refuge in a rec center along with a parent who was trying to pick up her daughter from a nearby elementary school.
We were all standing outside. My husband, the landlord, my kids, my 3-year-old twins, we were all outside. 1 minute, the tree was there. The next minute, it was down.
Needless to say, Parks and Rec crews have had a very busy afternoon. They're amazed that this 50-foot tree, which had withstood many hurricanes, was toppled by that storm. And as for the Bell family, well, they had just recently been talking to their landlord about removing the tree from their yard, and they say now that Mother Nature has taken care of it, that's no longer a worry. Live in West Palm Beach, Cristina Puig, WPBF 25 News. Protesters and supporters of Egyptian President Hosni Mubarak clashed in the biggest spike of violence yet. Mubarak supporters met rioting demonstrators with whips and rocks. At least 5 people are dead and another 600 are injured. Now the celebration begins here in Bayfront Park starting at 8 p.m. with live musical entertainment throughout the evening and culminates with the raising of the big orange at midnight, followed by a display of fireworks over beautiful Biscayne Bay. What's not to like? She's a direct descendant of the emperor who founded Imperial Vietnam.
For each emperor, there will be a set of coins bearing his name.
Born in Saigon, Her Imperial Highness, Princess Tinia, proudly recalls her family heritage with reverence. Many people think of Vietnam and think of the war.
In America, it is true that Americans tend to think of Vietnam as the Vietnam War, which is unfortunate.
The princess also shares similar circumstances with Prince William, soon to marry Kate Middleton, a commoner new to the rigors of protocol, and whose life, she says, will change dramatically once she becomes a princess. Princess Tinia adds she wishes Prince William and his bride Kate all the happiness in the world. She says the traditional imperial wish would be to wish them 10,000 springs of happiness. 10,000 springs stands for eternity.
Cristina Puig, WPBF 25 News.